Tonight that has been very draining, obviously, for the athletes who have put their lives and their careers on the line, but it's been very draining for WCW and the NWO. Tonight, in the crucial power shift of the NWO, they could all reside within the Macho Man Randy Savage if he becomes the heavyweight champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his entrance to the ring at this time, in the company of the lovely Miss Elizabeth, wearing black and white, weighing 239.5 pounds, from Sarasota, Florida. This man is known the world over for his reckless, all-out, anything-goes style. His will to win. His will to win at any price, at any cost. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the challenger, Macho Man, Randy
Well, the cast is off, but there's still tape around the arm.
And I bet they checked that pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure they have. He needed a doctor's release to wrestle. And examining the Macho Man is not like examining a normal man. Impervious to pain, as you know. And ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of the heavyweight champion of the world is imminent.
It says it all.
And now making his way to the ring, wearing black, weighing 258.25 pounds, professional wrestling's man of few words. A man whose allegiance is to the honor of victory in the ring and not to a particular organization. He is the man who marches to his own drum. He is the master of the Scorpion Deathlock. He is the man who is the reigning and defending heavyweight champion of the world. He is the man known as Steve.
And he's the man who's in a fight for his life for the world title. No disqualification. If you weren't breathless enough, if you weren't drained enough on this night at Spring Stampede, get ready, because here they go.
And here's a man that just had a cast on his arm, a concussion. His leg is braced up, and he's gone right after Sting. Madness says it all. He's the most dangerous man in the sport today.
The importance of this title matchup cannot be overstated for the future of both organizations, WCW or the NWO.
And Randy Savage doing everything he can, raking the throat, choking Sting, and right now the referee can only let it go until we get a winner. Savage in the midst of, oh boy, the arm, obviously he can't use that one, but he's gonna try. He's incredible.
He keeps going.
In the midst of what has happened with Hogan and Kevin Nash here, the Macho Man fighting for the rule and the supremacy, not only of the NWO, but for professional wrestling.
And don't forget, Shivani, he's been there before. He's packed that goal before. He knows what it's all about.
You are watching the two of the top athletes in the two top and most influential organizations in pro wrestling, WCW and the NWO. And Sting, we talked about how emotional he was Monday. Obviously very emotional, ready to go at any cost, agreeing to a no disqualification match here tonight.
And we see Savage favoring his arm after Sting drove it into the steel guardrail.
Can you imagine the pain Savage is in right now? He's walking away from the ring, but he's not leaving. He's walking off that pain.
That's also when he really becomes dangerous.
He went for a wagon wheel.
You know the damage that wagon wheel can do.
Oh boy. Yeah, they can use that like a discus.
Oh.
He's in the hay. Oh, he's on. He landed on that wheel over top of the hay. And Sting has a part of the camera cable around the throat of Savage. This has been one of the darndest events I've ever seen.
Oh!
One of the wildest spectaculars we've ever had.
That pyro goes off now. Savage is going to the ceiling.
Right in front of the barn. And as photographers from Japan and Europe look on, Sting drops him throat first, right along that rail. Split rail fence here, and
Wait, look at that, he's grabbing the bale of hay.
why not? I tell you, that can that can be very abrasive. That can really get into your eyes.
You weren't kidding.
And he can inhale it. That combined with the thin air here can really knock a man down.
Oof. Plus you wind up smelling like zoo dirt.
Yeah, well, it is springtime, even though that bale of hay is all over them. Back they go to the ring, toward the ring, I should say.
Just judging by the relentless attack of both men, I don't think either one has taken that mile-high altitude into consideration in terms of strategy for this match. Just straight ahead offense from both men.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Head of steam, here comes the world champion! Oh, he hit hard, guys.
Savage better capitalize on this.
You're not kidding.
Able to avoid that stinger splash.
Head first to the ring post. Amazing. The lengths that men will go through, that they'll put their body through to win title matches. This the biggest one of them all. Cover Savage with his feet on the ropes, and he got a 2 count.
You know, I've been in this sport all my life from the beginning, since I was a young man.
Cover again, 2 count.
And I've never seen anybody fight like they do today here at WCW. So much money, so much at stake. Guys wouldn't even take those chances years ago.
That's right.
But it's all out the window now. Now this is what you have to do.
2 count.
This
I'm
is what
sorry,
you're gonna. That's okay. This is what you're gonna have to do to win, especially here at WCW. You're gonna have to pull out the kitchen sink.
All right, no disqualification, up and back body drop.
Looks like Savage was going for the pile driver, reversed by Sting.
Sting still has a lot in him, as you can see. And that's what, you know, when we found out early that this was going to be a no disqualification match, we knew we were in for quite a fight, because we knew that both men could take a great deal of punishment, that it would take a lot for one man to prevail here. And they've given us a lot in a short span already. Savage covers. 1, 2, we got a 2 count only. And oh, live, what we have seen here tonight. Who will prevail? What organization will rule wrestling right now? And what man will be in charge? So many questions.
How smart is it of Sting to take Savage out on the floor where he's so dangerous?
Now let's see what happened.
How would you like to take an X-ray right now or an MRI of the body of the Macho Man Randy Savage? It would look like a road map. There'd be so many twists and turns. His body's been busted up so many years, so many times, but you never know. The guy just keeps coming back and coming back.
You know, you can say that about all of our great athletes who put any time in the ring. And any orthopedic surgeon, we saw one here tonight, will tell you a wrestler's body goes through more punishment than any athlete in any sport. Sting, the world champion, the man on top of the heap, rolls in. Savage, look at this. Everything he can to pull himself up, using the apron and the skirt around that apron, and he just fell back against the safety rail. How much more does he have left? That's the question. Sting almost letting Savage expend some energy pulling himself up, and now Liz will come to help him up. There's one lady who has stuck by his side through all this ordeal he's gone through, when he's been the one lone rebel of the NWO, or has he?
He's been the one lone rebel in this whole sport his whole life.
I agree with that one. But is he right? Is he just the tip of the iceberg in the power struggle that is the NWO? Seemingly, Kevin Nash had been coming to his side as of late.
He walks into that dressing room with that WCW championship belt. You're going to hear something hit the floor, and that's going to be Hogan's jaw.
Well, if you hear Savage tell the story, if he's able to get the world's heavyweight title, the other members of the NWO will follow in line, and Hogan goes to the bottom of the pecking order.
Well, we can only wait and see.
Savage with a low blow on Sting. It turned this one around. Anything he can do to become world champ, Savage will try. He's going to pick him up and drape him over the top rope. Oh, my.
And remember, everything and anything is legal. No disqualification cover.
2 and a no. Savage is going to go up to the top.
A wounded man, believe me, he is wounded.
Sting up to meet him, and oh my goodness. Into the midsection. Savage with a, a double axe handle attempt. Sting got back up quickly from those blows, low blows, and now Sting back and forth, backhanded blows. Stinger splash coming here. And Savage sent the referee in, who twice got sandwiched. Charles Robinson down.
Now he's going to try and get him in the pile driver.
And he got him in it. Oh, my.
Spiked him with it in the middle of the ring.
With the referee down in this world title bout.
Savage doesn't realize that Sting isn't down, he's up.
You're not kidding, he's up.
Oh, he realizes it now. Look at Elizabeth.
She's got the chair.
She's got it. Oh, my goodness. She whacked Sting on the back, and he barely felt it, but it got the attention. And Sting. Oh, my God. Oh, he splashed Elizabeth. And gets whacked with a chair by Savage.
What is Savage going to do now? He's laying Sting's head on that metal chair.
He's going up to the top.
Oh, you know what he's going to do?
He's going to try to end his career.
Oh, you know it.
Here comes Hogan.
Hogan has come from the back. Hogan, oh, he sends Savage down. Liz is hurt, she's down. She's being helped out by some medical attendants here.
Hogan just kept Savage from winning the championship.
Oh, Liz has to, this is horrible, but we'll have to focus on that. The trainer's out, has come out to help her out. We'll have to focus on that another time and maybe get a word on her. If not here, maybe tomorrow night, because this world title match.
The Scorpion death drop from Sting. It looked like Savage's knee went out on him when he was trying to get Sting elevated.
Here's a cover.
He's got him.
There's no
1,
referee.
2,
But there's
3.
Nash.
Kevin Nash. You know what? Savage saw Hogan. He realized Hollywood Hogan stopped his momentum from up top. But I don't think he realized that Nash has come in here, though. And Nash has come in.
Powerbomb time, I bet.
You're right. He jackknifed Sting. Kevin Nash has put Savage in the driver's seat.
A $50,000 fine, if he is fined, is a small price to pay to become champion of the world.
He drags Savage over. He grabs the referee. And the referee looks 1. He looks at 2. And he looks 10. We've got a new world champion, my God.
Randy Macho Man Savage is the WCW heavyweight champion of the world.
Thanks to Kevin Nash. Big Sexy is not only the giant killer, Big Sexy is the playmaker.
This is going to tear the NWO apart. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be interesting to find out.
Oh my. The world champion is Randy Savage.
Sting is still out.
Sting is still out. And Big Sexy is kicking the head of the referee. Well, Kevin Nash wanted to see Savage win the world title. That was all. He picks up the referee, tries to wake him up, and the referee is going to make it official here. He drapes the belt across Savage. He tries to grab a hand. There is the world champion. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Savage has become the heavyweight champion of the world, and Kevin Nash, I guess a little bit of payback from being whacked by Hogan with the bat earlier in the night.